Okay, now it's recording. Yeah, so I'm still feeling a little bit injured from just on the inner elbow on my right arm. My left feels really good though. No complaints there. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I feel like my inner elbow is starting to feel a little bit better, but I don't figure I'll go too heavy today. Just thought I'd show y'all kind of a workout that I'm doing. I'm not going to do any circuits today. I think I'm just going to do one exercise, then the next, and the next, and kind of figure it out as I go. I'm using the wrist wrench right now. I'll also add some bands to it to give it a little bit extra, extra from a different angle. But yeah, here I go. Yeah, 20 pounds plus a band. Alright, feel pretty good. Again, left hand though. Left hand feels alright. Let's see how the right does. Yeah, I feel it already in the right inner elbow, just putting the band in place. Oh yeah, definitely. It's more painful. Oh, it sucks. It sucks having pain like this. It's not even fun exercising like this. It just hurts. Ow. I'm just gonna use the same weight. My left is definitely not feeling it, so I mean I could go up in weight, probably just ignore the pain, but I've been doing that and it's not helping anything, so I'm just gonna stick with a lighter weight and just do lots of reps. I wish the right felt like the left does health-wise. The left has no problems doing this. As my right's starting to warm up a little bit, I think I can handle a little bit more weight, but it's still super light and I'm not going to go much heavier, if any heavier. So I got 25 pounds on the bar now, so it's only an extra 5 pounds. Plus the band, I don't know how much extra weight that's adding, but an extra 5-10 pounds, right, I guess. Not much. So it feels really easy, really good on the left. No problem on the left. Let's see how the right feels. Oh, painful. That's super annoying. Oh, well, hopefully we're rehabbing it right now. It's pretty lightweight. Just putting some blood in there. Kind of using it, not using it super hard, but yeah, I'm gonna have to stick to that weight. 25 pounds with the band. Alright, set 3. Hopefully this is doing something for me. Hopefully getting my left arm a little stronger, a little more conditioned, even though it's such a lightweight. And hopefully it's actually rehabbing my right arm. So it kind of sucks when you're in the middle of something like this, an injury, or trying to get stronger. You're just like, man, are my efforts wasted, or am I actually like doing something? Is this working? Time will tell, you know, with stuff like this. So I'm doing what I can, you know. I really want to go heavier too. It feels like I could easily go heavier with the right. I mean, with the left, but with the right, I don't think so. Yep, still hurts. Still hurts on the right. Which I knew that, but I knew it would. Just get them over with. It doesn't hurt so bad though to where like I can't do it. That's the one, you know, encouraging thing. I'm still able to move in these movements, but it's not like killing me. Alright, screw it. So the left is feeling good, feeling strong, and I don't want to penalize it just because the right arm is feeling like trash. So I am going to go up a little bit in weight on the left arm. Well, I'm going to see what I can get up to. So this is 35 pounds. Yeah, this is 35 pounds with the left arm. I'm going to go drop it back down to 20 for the right arm. Or 25. 35 pounds with the band. See what we can do with the left. And I'm trying to start with a straight wrist before I bend it in. Not terrible. I was definitely feeling that one a little bit more. But let's just drop it back down for the right, and then we'll go up again for the left. Alright, I dropped it back down to 25 in the band for the right. No point in even testing my right arm. It just doesn't feel good enough for that right now. And I just be risking injuring it, damaging it further. So on with the rehab for the right hand. This like feels harder than the dang increased weight with the left hand, you know, it just hurts. Alright, Alright, so we got 45 pounds on the left, plus the band. That was pretty difficult doing a set of 10. I might start decreasing the reps for the left hand, allow me to go up in weight even more, because I would like to go up a little bit heavier. That's already starting to feel pretty heavy, just at 45 pounds in the band. And then again, right, sticking with 25. Alright, right hand's the same weight. It's pretty discouraging actually, just, you know, using such a light weight and it feeling worse than the heavier weight on your weaker hand. But it is what it is. At least I'm still doing something. Makes me feel like I'm, you know, actively trying to do something for my right arm instead of just resting it. You know what I mean? At a point, you got to do something more than just rest. I've tried icing it, I've tried resting it, I've tried lightweight rehab stuff. Unfortunately, every time I have like really hard battles with the right, it's just like re-aggravates itself. I think it's an injury that's like never really gone away or never really healed fully. So maybe I should take like 3-6 months off arm wrestling. What do y'all think? I think that's smart. Would I be missed? Would it make me stronger or would it make me worse? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. At least the good thing about the right hand not going up in weight is I can continue these sets of 10 and still get some good volume for my right arm, whereas my left is about to get less volume. Alright, we got 55 pounds plus a band on there for the left arm. See how it goes. Ooh, pretty hard. Let's go for like a triple. And again, starting with the straight wrist, I'm not like, you know, putting part of my wrist or something on the strap. The strap can move freely. Let's go for a third one. Alright, back to a really lightweight on the right hand. Okay, this may max out the left. This is 10 pounds heavier than the last one, so this is 65 pounds plus a band. Feels nice being able to go heavier, at least in one of the arms. My right just feels like it's getting more and more aggravated the more I do this exercise, which is just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. At least the left is feeling good. I know I'm not completely weak, and and that it is just sort of an injury on the right that's holding it back. But yeah, 65 with the left. It's probably pretty weak compared to what my right could do if I was healthy. But again, happy to be able to do something with a healthy arm, and that feels pretty good. So, if this doesn't feel too bad, I might just take the band off and go up one more, but this might be my max or close to it. I don't think I've ever tried 65 pounds with a wrist wrench, and definitely not with a band also. So let's see how this feels. I'll probably go for 1 to 3 reps depending on how it feels. Oh, that one rep was pretty hard. Let me just stop there and save it. I might try to go a little bit heavier without the band and just add a little bit more weight. So yeah, 65 pounds with the band done. I don't even know why I'm showing y'all the right hand at this point, but at least I know I'm using it. And again, at least I'm able to do sets of 10, so I'm able to do some kind of rehab, some kind of volume, some kind of blood flow in there. Alright, one more set I think. Alright, let's see if I can do 75. I'm not gonna use the band this time, just straight weight. And see if I can't get 75 pounds. Be a PR for me, left hand. Never actually tried maxing this handle out, so I mean it's whatever I do I've already PR'd at this, so. But this will be a decent PR if I do get this. So. Yeah, I got it barely. It was difficult, but I got it. And for the last set with this right, I'm not gonna use the band. It's just starting to kind of irritate the skin a little bit. So I'm going up 10 pounds to 35 pounds, and I'll just do a set of 10 with that. Alright, on to the next exercise. Alright, so here's one I like to do for pronation. This is a Mace Bell. It's a 5-pound mace, 5-pound bell at the end. I also have a 7 and a 10 pound. The 10 is just definitely way too heavy. My goal right now is, the 5-pounder is like the working one, the 7-pounder is like kind of the goal. If I can do the 7-pounder from the bottom, not like choked up at all, for a set of 10 with each hand, I'll be really happy, and then I'll try to kind of conquer the 10-pounder, which I don't even know if it's possible to do that 10-pounder from the bottom, because it's just a longer mace bell, and that 10 pounds was really, really heavy. But anyways, so this is only 5 pounds, a 5-pound mace bell. They're fairly cheap if you ever want to buy one. Like a 5-pound mace bell is like under 20 bucks probably. You want to start out, you know, the further down you go, the further away you go from the actual weight, the harder it's going to be. So if you're like choked up, it's going to be easier than if you go down here. So I start out choked up 3 hand spaces. So I'll grip it at the bottom to start, I'll put my right down and then I'll put my left on top of that, and that's the first set that I do. So it's 3 grips up, and I'm gonna do a set of 15 for the first one. So you just start out with the Mace Bell, the weight straight up. You let it supinate you, you let it open your hand up as if somebody's like attacking your pronation, and then you pronate out of it. So that's 2, I'm gonna go for 15. You have to really try to control the weight on the way down and as much speed as you want on the way up, like most exercises. Trying to like count and talk with y'all at the same time. That's 11, I got 4 more. I think that's 11. That was just a warm up. This actually doesn't feel great on my right either, but I will try to do kind of a max effort on this because I feel it in the inner elbow, but it's not like directly attacking it, like something side pressure based. But you know, especially when something's attacking my pronation, I will feel it though in the inner elbow. I think this is really good at strengthening the wrist and the hand, and will give you some really good pronation, top roll strength. Whenever you're lowering the weight on the pinkies, or the pinky and your ring finger, you'll feel a lot of pressure, and you really need to keep those engaged to be able to turn it back around. Five more, I think. Alright, so for the second set, instead of choking up 3 times, I'll just choke up twice. So I'll grab it at the bottom with my free hand or my off hand, and then I'll choke up a second time. So there's only this little bit of space remaining on the second set, so we're going a little less reps for a set of 12 this time. The further away the weight gets from your hand, the harder it's going to feel. Forgive me if I do mess up the count. I think that's 7, I could be wrong. 8, 4 more. But yeah, if you're not currently doing this, I mean, I shouldn't even be giving this away because it's just too good, but I would start doing it. Alright, again, I'm gonna grab the bottom here, grab the second grip here, just got this little bit remaining, and a set of 12. And I feel it on the inner elbow a little bit, even with the right, doing this pronation exercise again, especially when I'm lowering the weight, not as much when I'm raising it. So the injury is just always present no matter what I'm doing pretty much with the arms. Unfortunately, I was really hoping whenever he does recover, it feels super connected, super strong, and less painful. It would be super nice. think that's almost it. We'll call this last rep it. Alright, so now it's going to get difficult. We're at the bottom grip on this Mace Bell, so the weight is pretty far away from our hand. And actually, I will do one more set after this. This is just a 5-pounder, and I'm doing it at the bottom. I'll go for a set of 10 on this, and then I'm going to go for the 7-pounder, and I'll go straight to the bottom and see what kind of max I can do. So this will be a set of 10 at the bottom handle of a 5-pound Mace Bell. Control it on the way down. You kind of want to stretch, a little bit of a stretch. And if the weight just drops down, like you can't control it down, it's too heavy, or you're too far down on the Mace Bell, and just raise it up a little bit. You can control it. There's a good chance you'll be able to bring it back up. If you can't control it on the way down, there's no way you're going to bring it back up without incorporating like some shoulder and bicep and stuff like that. We really don't want to move this joint or this joint. We're really just trying to move the wrist joint when performing this exercise. You want to isolate the forearm and the wrist. I think that's like 5. Now, if you could do a set of 10 at the bottom of this handle with the 5 pounds, you have some decent pronation strength. It's harder than it looks, for sure. Okay, I think that's 10. The bottom right here with the right. Oh yeah, I feel that a little bit on the inner elbow. Again, lowering it, not so much raising it up, but y'all give this a try and tell me if your wrist and your pronation doesn't feel stronger. Get that 6, 4 more. And then y'all can see me attempt to max with the 7-pounder. Shoot, my left is actually catching up to my right on the 7-pounder. Last one. I have to almost raise my arm up a little bit so the Mace Bell itself isn't like touching the ground, because we are lengthening the Mace Bell as you're going up in sets. Alright, I'm going for the big Mace Bell, the 7-pounder. I don't choke up on the 7-pounder or anything. It's just kind of the next progression. I already went all the way to the bottom on the 5, and I just go straight to the bottom on the 7 just to kind of test where I'm at. I'd love to be able to get to bit where I can do sets of 10 from the bottom of this Mace Bell with each hand. That's kind of the goal. I feel like if I could do sets of 10 at the bottom with this 7-pounder, then I could start working on the 10-pounder, at least choked up anyway. But yeah, let's see what I got with the 7-pounder. I'm figuring 2 or 3 reps with each hand is probably what I'm gonna get. That's what I normally get. So the most I've ever got with the right was 5, so I've gotten a decent amount with the right. But you know, I don't know, with my inner elbow feeling the way it is, and me not having been able to train the right heavy the way I would like to, it's just not feeling that great. So I'll do what I can. My hands are pretty even though right now as far as pronation goes, so we'll see. So I'm at the bottom of the 7-pounder. You gotta control that eccentric. Boom, that was pretty strong. That's 2. I think I'm gonna PR, at least on the left hand. So I've only ever done 3, let's try 4. Oh, oh. Got it, that's a PR with the left hand, 4 reps. Woo. Alright, let's see what the right hand can do. All the way at the bottom. It's a 7-pounder. Feels about the same as the left. Just more painful on the way down. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. That's not bad. Let's see if I can't beat my PR with the right hand, because the PR was 5 before this. That's 6. Cool. PR both hands. I'm coming for that 10.